What's up, guys? This is Frosty. Got a lot of comments on my first video about finger waves and stuff, so positive feedback, so I want to try to show you guys something else. We got Conjuring. I know a lot of people saw some of my Conjuring video and kind of want to know, how you do it, kind of, it's like how you do it, but different ideas, stuff like that. Conjuring is technically easy to do, but mostly based on your creativity than anything else. Best slice for Conjuring is probably dots. Anything, there's different ways to do it. There's the press release, so once you press it, it turns on, and you let go, it turns off, right? And then there's like click on, click off, like the Micromaxes, any one mode light. So you press it once to turn it on, and press it again to turn it off. Ideally you want the ones you let go, because it lets you faster transitions for stuff as opposed to clicking it twice. Lights that have this is the Novas with demo mode, dots, and full-on freedoms. Anything else that has a pretty much every other light has a one mode double click, which is kind of annoying. But what you want to do pretty much is coordinate that as soon as you let go of one light, you immediately press the other one. And that's pretty much the main concept, just some muscle memory. With the other one, once you have to click them twice, like Micromaxes, the thing you want to do is click them, have one on, and then click them both at the same time. So you would have, or have them with me right now, but what you want to do is you pretend you're holding it, right? So you press it once it's on, one of them is on. Then you would press them both at the same time. Bam. And so one would turn on, the other would turn off. Then press them both at the same time again. So the other one turns off and one turns on. It's a little bit annoying, but it's no way to do it if you kind of want to throw it in your glove shows. There's lots of concepts you can do with this. It's just pretend like it's a magic show. Don't pretend it's a light show, pretend it's like magic. I guess it's kind of a way to think about it. You got a light, pretend it's like flying around. You can toss light, like toss light back and forth, right? Like literally throwing lights. That's one way you can think about it. One way is stealing lights. So you have a light here, just like chilling. You can steal the light and throw it back. So something like that. Another thing is when you're throwing lights back and forth, they don't have to be right beside each other every time you throw it. You can throw it like from one part to another. As long as like timing looks smooth and consistent, it don't matter really. And nice thing you can do is going through things. So like you've probably seen this before, going through and different parts of your body. So you can even like go through the back of my head and through my neck. It doesn't really matter. You can go through, like, you can't see my legs, but you can throw it through your legs, you can also toss it through the air, right? It doesn't have to be in front of you, it can be behind you, right? So, what's another concept you can probably think of? I'm just throwing different concepts you can just mess around with, and pretty much just like anything you can think of with the same idea of doing this, you can do it. It's not really hard to do, but just cool. You can also, especially with these ones where you press release, right? There's the best because you can do this. You can make your own strobe effect. And you can even control exactly how slow you want to go or how fast. If you want to be a douche, you can go right to someone's face and give them a seizure. You can also go like in one part, out the other part. The nice thing about this is that you can use them with different lights, and you can put diffuser on them, like you can tell here. Shaved off Novas. Once you get used to doing it with just two different lights, like just two lights in your hand like this, you can put them in your gloves. You can have up to 4 of them, but just gradually add one at a time. It gets easier because the first 2 fingers are probably the easiest. So what you would do is, some people put their lights like on top of their fingers, right? When you do Conjuring, you want them underneath. There's nothing about preference. Actually, it makes like life easier unless you're doing you're throwing and mixing it in with your main lights, right? If you have a pure Conjuring set, keep it down. If you're going to mix it up, kind of learn how to click it this way. It's a little bit hard, but you can still do it. So you don't have to worry about moving in the middle of a show. It's kind of annoying. So you have one light here, right? I usually like having the button facing down so you can click with my thumb. And then in your glove, you can put another one underneath your middle finger, another one underneath your ring finger. As you notice, it goes down ring finger to pinky finger. It gets gradually harder and harder to click. You can build up some finger muscle or stuff, but I can only do the first three. Third one's still pretty hard for me. But if you can get all four of them, you have strong enough fingers from whatever, or just naturally strong hands, piano, guitars, bass players usually are pretty good with that. You can have a whole set of four, and you can just not just throw actual lights, but then at a dime switch to a different color. So for example, you have lights going out this way, and all of a sudden a white light will come out. I don't have my Conjuring set with me, but pretty much change to white. And then you have, I don't know, you can have good effects on these ones. I would have to say would be solid color bulbs and ribbons. You can do strobes. You can. I mean, I'm not going to say you can't do it. Obviously, you can do it. I would just say that you probably don't want to do 7-color strobes, because if you're mixing in multicolor lights with solid colors, you're going to find out that the dots are not going to be as bright as solid colors, so you might lose a little bit of effect. So usually ribbons are able to keep the same solid line effect you have from Conjuring with the solid lights, but you know, just multiple colors. So I guess at that point it's just taste, but I like using ribbons for that because it will keep the same solid color line you're doing with the solids. So what I like to do is sometimes put, like, you know, some solids in the first few, and then the last few save it for like a surprising part in the song, or like when the beat drops or something, and throw like, damn, there's like multiple colors. And you can just, another concept I just thought of right now is you can throw lights, but you can also like not to each other, but just throw them around. For example, you have a bunch of lights, throw them up in the sky, and you're waiting for it to come down. Bam, you catch it again, and then, well, I caught one. Or you can just, I don't know, throw it back and forth. You got, honestly, it's whatever you want to do. Shit, I've seen people go like this, throw in their heart, and it comes out the shirt, or you can make it like a heart. I don't know. The cool part is that, like, you can just come up with different things every time. Like, honestly, it's just different shit that you can like do for no good reason, and you can even keep it both on. It's just whatever. Hopefully that helps. Just honestly, just gets down to muscle memory for this, and then whatever you can think of. So hopefully you guys you know, got a bit from this. I'm not the best conjurer, but you know, it's just, and I don't feel like I'm giving away conjuring secrets, because there is no real secrets. If anyone wants to say there is, there really isn't. It's just whatever you can think of in style. So that you can't really teach. You can teach moves, but you can't teach style. So the move is this. That's the move, honestly. Or just this if you're not moving at all. You got style, you'll be fine. So happy conjuring, guys, and hope to see you guys posting some videos maybe. I don't know, that'd be cool. So later, guys. Peace.